In this video I'm going to be giving you my #1 tempo shoe of 2023. What is up everybody, and welcome to our sort of mini series that we're doing, the best of 2023 running shoes. Now let me know in the comments, what are your best running shoes of the year so far? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so tempo shoes. Now that's a shoe that I want to be able to use for those faster workouts, some of those speedier sessions, maybe even use them for a little cheeky interval as well. You know, it's not a tempo shoe, but you know what I mean. It's that fast shoe in your rotation that you pull out to do that speed work. Now there's been a few shoes this year that I've tried, but there's one sort of standout shoe. Now in these videos I've been trying to pick like 1 or 2 shoes, but really for me there's been one standout shoe in terms of the tempo shoe this year, and that's these. The Brooks Hyperion. Now the Brooks Hyperion was called the Hyperion Tempo, but it's gone through a sort of remake and it's now called the Hyperion. And it's basically the same shoe sort of from here down in terms of the midsole, the compound and all that sort of stuff, but the upper's been reworked, and by the way, I think it looks awesome in this colourway. I do love this banging green colour. But this is a back to basics tempo running shoe, right? This is not carbon platedness. This hasn't got energy rods in it. This hasn't got anything like, I don't know, crazy that's gone in here. This is just a lightweight, low slung, fast feeling training shoe that you can do those faster efforts in. And I wanted to give the simplicity of this shoe a shout out, and that's why it's my top tempo shoe of the year. If you're doing like, I don't know, 30 to 60 minutes as a tempo run, if you're doing some form of, I don't know, fartlek session, or you're doing a club session, maybe you go rock up to a track and you're going to put a session down. How many times have I said session? But workouts, let's use the word workouts. But it's a great workout shoe, people, and again it's back to basics, and you can pick up the previous version of the shoe really cheap. Like I think on Start Fitness it's like 70 quid, but I really enjoy this shoe. It is a great shoe to have in your rotation. Now I appreciate not everyone can afford to have, you know, 3 or 4 shoes, but if you can afford a tempo shoe, a faster workout shoe, then I think this is definitely one to consider. Now let me know in the comments, did you go for the Hyperion Tempo or the Hyperion? How have you found it? What do you think about this shoe? Now again, this is not some carbon plate wizardry going on here. This is a back to basics, low slung tempo shoe. Yeah, it's going to do the basics very, very well. You've got great turnover in this shoe because of the lightness, because of the midsole. It's firm, but it's fast, and that's what you want. And that's why I picked it. I think it looks awesome. It fits great. It's not over the top in terms of price. The weight's perfect. The outsole's good on it. It just does everything as a whole package. So look, let me know in the comments, do you agree, disagree? What's your, you know, workout shoe? Is it like a Takumi Sen 8 or 9, or I don't know, what else do you do those sort of faster stuff in? Do you pick up an old race day shoe and drop that in? You know, do you use like a Vaporfly 2 maybe you bought a couple of years ago? What do you use for those tempo workouts? But for me, the standout shoe 2023 is the Hyperion. I think they've done a cracking job. I've got to give a shout out to the Hyperion GTS as well, because Brooks put out a stability version of that shoe, which I think is awesome, because there's not many like stability shoes out there for faster workouts. So the Hyperion GTS is definitely a shoe to check out if you're after a fast workout shoe that you need a little bit of stability. So there we go, people. That's my top pick of the year in terms of tempo shoe. Thanks very much for sticking around to the end of this very, very quick video. Make sure you check out all the videos in this little mini series we're doing, and I'll catch you later.